Feeling really depressed because you're not going to make it to Pebble Beach this year? Don't be bummed out. We'll be there reporting it all. Fastlane Daily will have coverage from Pebble this Friday, and Garage 419 will be there starting Thursday. So wipe that pathetic look off your face.
Audi shows its muscle. Mini goes pedicab, and what's new from the Honda studio? I'm Carrie Milbank, and this is Fastlane Daily.
Fastlane Daily with Carrie Milbank.
Fastlane Daily is brought to you by Death Race, starring Jason Statham in theaters August 22nd.
Audi surprised the internet yesterday when it released details on its new RS6. That's the sedan version of the RS6 Avant the company showed off at the Frankfurt Auto Show last year. And like its wagon sibling, the RS6 is no joke in the horsepower department. That's because it has the same 5-liter twin-turbo V10 producing 580 horsepower and 480 pounds-feet of torque. That's paired with a 6-speed Tiptronic automatic transmission system and Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system. That and a power-to-weight ratio of just 7.5 pounds per horsepower gives the RS6 sedan the performance of a supercar. Audi says it can get from 0 to 60 in just 4.5 seconds. Top speed is of course electronically limited to 155 miles per hour with a factory option of 174. The RS6 won't be cheap when it arrives in showrooms at an indefinite future date. Audi says it'll start at 105,550 euros, which translates into about $700 million and an IKEA lamp. Wow. And who said all the good car marketing ideas were dead? Not us. Mini's promoting the Chinese release of its new Clubman with a take on one local conveyance. It's the Club and Rickshaw edition. Mini marketers are capitalizing on the sharp increase in camera lenses hooked to global satellite feeds in Beijing this month. Something about games? I don't know, but with all eyeballs on the city, the Club and Rickshaw will be patrolling the city, looking for disoriented Western tourists, looking for the country's secret stash of dairy products. They're there somewhere. So here's a suggestion. If you're going to rent a bunch of supercars for your wedding, think about what douchebags your closest friends are, then reconsider. It happened in the UK, where a group of friends reportedly rented 3 Lamborghinis and a Bentley for the weekend. Bad move, because what's a wedding without a bit of the old cider? Police say one of those cars was involved in a crash that resulted in its demise. The driver was uninjured, and police say he fled the scene in another car. Witnesses say they'd seen the guy in a local pub bragging about the rented Lambos and acting like a complete tool. Good job, guys. May the god of Italian supercars reserve an extra lightning bolt just for you. Next up, will the next Honda S2000 send fanboys' hearts aflutter? That's in the internet rumor mill right after this.
You're familiar with the death race. The drivers are convicts and the rules are simple.
It's kill or be killed.
I can see the appeal.
Win and get your freedom.
Let's play a little offense.
You're out in front. Who are you going to shoot at?
Hold tight.
I love this game. You can burn me, you can shoot me, but you can't kill me!
Rated R starts August 22nd.
Well, we all know the biggest news happening August 22nd is Derek D's birthday. But unfortunately, it just might be overshadowed by the hottest new Jason Statham movie, Death Race. Check it out in theaters August 22nd. Sorry, Derek. 10 years ago, Honda released the S2000 to celebrate the company's 50th anniversary. The rumor mill has been buzzing with speculation that the successor is just around the corner, but there is yet to be any official word or evidence. Well, that was up until Best Car magazine released these spy shots last week. The photos show an unidentified roadster being transported out of Honda's R&D facility in Wako, Japan. The shape and size resembles that of the original S2000, only with a much more aggressive front and rear design. Is this the new S2000, or is Honda just playing tricks on us by taking out the trash? Tell us what you think in the comments down there somewhere. And thanks, Aaron, for sending us this tip to tips@FastlaneDaily.com. Keep them coming. That wraps up Fastlane Daily for today. See you next time.
Red Snapper? mackerel, delicious fresh fish mackerel. We have organic fish, red snapper, and porgies. Excellent fish.
There's something fishy about him, though.
Isn't there something fishy about him? Oh, we got beautiful fish here, young man. These fishes are freshly caught far out on the Atlantic. He probably ate 2 or more of his to get to his size. That's how delicious those fish are.
The Toyota FJ Cruiser, terrible as a fish market. Find out what it's good for on Fastlane Daily.